Welcome, my name is Sonia. Thank you for checking in. This is a collective reading for the Starseed Lightworkers and Twin Flames. I already pre-shuffled and have the cards right in front of me, so I'll let you know what I have. I have the Valor, Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Death, Balance, Two of Pentacles, the Fool card, Happiness, Nine of Cups, and Stillness, Four of Swords. Okay, so I was looking through the tarot cards and just to check in, and I found it interesting that here we have the masculine wanting to come towards the feminine, but is having some doubts. The masculine is having some doubts at this time about how to come towards the feminine. There's some distractions in the way that's stopping the masculine from coming towards the feminine. I feel that this masculine is thinking too much in what to do and how to come towards the feminine, how to come forward. When this masculine makes a decision in how to come towards the feminine, he's gonna have to go through some perhaps inner conflicts, inner battles, and possibly with people around. He's gonna have to be strong and truthful to himself of coming towards the feminine, because here he has this massive wand. He's holding tight to this wand. The wand is passion. It's taking action. He's feeling sure of what he knows, of what he knows about this connection that you both have. But this masculine is thinking too much in trying to be rational. He's logicating too much of how to come towards you. There's some addictions that need to dissipate before receiving clarity in how to come towards you and how to face these inner conflicts, these battles that he's surrounded with. The emotional state of this masculine needs to be balanced also, and that is something that's currently happening within this masculine. The emotions are coming up to the surface for this masculine to recognize and to receive clarity in how to move forward towards this passionate feeling, this truth that he holds within. And here we have the Queen of Wands. This is the feminine, also holding on to this wand, but this feminine is feeling unsure. This feminine is going through some emotional changes with the inner conflicts that are coming up to the surface for this feminine. These triggers that are coming up to the surface is making this feminine recognize the truth of who she is, the truth of this connection, and is coming into her awareness of also those voices inside her head about what to do, about how to react. Those voices which are the reptilian thoughts, the ego, that usually plays a role in this feminine's action. Therefore, at this time, this feminine is contemplating about how to calm her thoughts, how to tap within into this emotional state, into this passionate state when it comes to this connection. This feminine is wanting to move forward, to make the wheel of fortune move forward, but is having a hard time to tap into her own truth. Therefore, it's required for her to study herself, which is going into the inner work and journaling her emotions, journaling the situations around and the connection with her person. This time of separation with the masculine is important that this feminine sits back and go within to be able to understand the connection and herself. I surely hope that you have the programs, because these programs help you going deeper into your emotional state and your upbringing situations, so that you can start connecting dots and receive clarity into what is needed to be released. What are those things that you're holding on to? Those things that you're suppressing, that you've been suppressing, which makes the reptilian mind come into action, into play in the physical. By this I mean when you act irrationally, that's the ego taking over your body and puts this fogginess around you, to not see clearly, to not understand. That's why it's important to go within and to look in deeper into those situations that may be stopping you from recognizing what you need to release, what you need to clear out, so that you can come in alignment with your person. Your person is already standing tall in his truth. But once you show the way to your person in how to be fully in truth, and how to go towards your own loves and desires, then the masculine will, you and your person, you and the masculine will come into union with each other, because you will be in alignment with each other. But there's a lot of studying to be worked on, which is the inner work, so that this Wheel of Fortune can move forward into the path, into your path. Your person is going through some deep contemplation about how to move forward towards you. Your person is reminiscing when he or she is in a standstill. Your person reminisces about you, daydreams about you. But there's those inner conflicts that is stopping your person from coming towards you, because your person is unaware of recognizing his own truth at this time. That happiness that you both want are these cups that you both need to fulfill within yourself, because these cups are empty. There's the potential of both of you coming into union with each other once you start fulfilling your own wants and desires. There's some choices that need to take. There's some choices that you both need to take with bringing death to what's not working in your life. Bringing death to lies, deception, manipulation, expectations, and codependency. When you remove the mask and show your true authentic self, then everything that's hidden will come into light. It will make things easy for you to release, because you will see the truth of everything around you and within you. But in order to achieve this, in order to bring death into those situations that need to be released, it's important that it's suggested that you go within so that you can be able to see clearly and remove this fogginess that is blocking you, that is stopping you from seeing the truth of what's going on within you, the truth of this connection, the truth of what's stopping you from moving forward. Because only then, when you put death to those things that don't serve you, the ship will come towards you. When you're least aware of it, it will come towards you. And you will embark in a new beginning, a new start with your person and within yourself, because you will be changed. You won't repeat those same cycles that you've repeated with your person in the past, because you will understand, you will get understanding in how to trust and in how to constantly look for your wish fulfillment by understanding your inner child, by reparenting your inner child and transmuting all of that negativity into a positive. Trust is what is needed here for you to take action, passionate action towards this new beginning, and make the Wheel of Fortune move forward. Because you're unsure on how to move forward in your connection. Your person is reminiscing about you, wanting to come towards you, perhaps watching you from afar, but both of you want to be in union with each other. Okay, so it's suggested that you start releasing everything that doesn't serve you in order for both of you to come into union with each other. Once you start looking into how to find that union within yourself by understanding the importance of releasing everything that doesn't serve you and going in deeper into those negative emotions, those negative feeling frequencies that you're suppressing within you. That's the inner work, that's the shadow work that is suggested at this time for you to focus in, so that you can start seeing clearly and remove that fogginess from your awareness, that fogginess that is stopping you from recognizing in how to go inward and how to release those expectations, that codependency with your person, and start seeing the truth of this connection. Okay, now let's see, let's get a closer look into what is suggested for you to, what is stopping you from moving forward at this time, besides what I've already explained. Not studied the Twin Flame Community playlist fully, so if you don't have these programs, I highly suggest that you look into my playlist. In the playlist you will get greater understanding in what your connection is and how to move forward. So suggested to look into the playlist and study the playlist with your own situations and start taking those action steps, because action is required for you to find union with yourself and union with your person. Anything else? Not visualizing your past or future riches. So if you're going through some financial problems, visualization is important, that you visualize yourself wealthy, abundant, so that you can attract that abundance in the physical plane. Or if you're having a hard time doing this, is due to your upbringing of what you're lacking. So the inner work is important there for you to go in and transmute those lack victim thinking and that lack that you experienced growing up, transmuting that into actually having those things that you lacked from your upbringing. That's how you visualize and change that feeling frequency to attract riches into your reality. Okay, so that's what's suggested, that you start visualizing what you truly want so that it can come into your reality. And that's part of the inner work, visualizing. After you've released, after you've learned to transmute those negative situations from your upbringing, visualizing what you truly want is for you to tap into that energy and feel those emotions, that positive feeling frequency, so that what you wish to have can come into your reality. Not studied the money program fully, so definitely someone that has the money program, it's important to go back into it so that you can take action steps towards releasing and removing everything that doesn't serve you. And if you don't have the money program, so this is suggested for you to invest in, so that you can change that poor victim mentality, that lack that you have suppressed within you, and that is one of the reasons why you're not attracting riches into your reality. If you're going through these financial problems, again, the money program is suggested here for you to invest in so that you can change your psyche, your mindset of money, and learn how to attract it. Okay, anything else? In the playlist, there's also the money audios, money videos that you can study if you're unable to purchase the money program. So definitely the full playlist is important for you to study so that you can start changing your mindset. You are depressed or have learning difficulties or ADHD, medication needed, short term. Okay, so if you're having some trouble understanding or taking action or focusing in your inner work, it's important that you take your medication so that you can focus and be fully into your inner work and start recognizing those situations when you're calm. And when you come into that awareness by taking your medication, then you will be able to eventually not need that medication, because you will start removing that negativity that is actually making you have these learning difficulties, which ADHD is by not being able to focus in the now. So once you take the medication and do the inner work constantly, you will be able to minimize the medication, because you will start removing that negativity that I've already explained. Okay, so this is what's suggested for you to look into and to focus and to go inward to receive that clarity that you are seeking and that understanding of your connection and of who you are. So now let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling. It's already 22 minutes. I don't usually check the time, I go with the flow of what's coming up in the reading. If you would like a personal tarot reading, check out my services down in my description box. I also offer one-on-one chat through Discord. If you're interested, if you're wanting to understand more of the programs or understand your connection, check out my Discord service. Okay, so we have I regret everything that happened. I will message you soon. This was in reverse, so you might be doubting that your person is gonna reach out to you soon. I made the wrong choice. That is something that your person is recognizing, and your person regrets everything that happened. So there's no need to regret, I say, because everything is a learning experience. Everything that we go through is for us to grow and to evolve and to get out of that stuck energy, that stagnation that we regularly stay in, which is a comfort zone. So anything negative that happens in our life is for us to learn from it and to recognize what is needed to be released or removed from our energy or from our physical. So I hope this reading served you well. Thank you so much for checking in, and see you next time.